You're not angry at them anymore. You are addicted to being angry at them. Resentment can feel like justice. Resentment can also feel like protection. But rather than that, it's actually a leash, and you're the one holding onto that leash. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to break that leash, how to let go of the resentment, because the people who do hold on to resentment end up holding grudges for 10, 20, 30 years. And this can be detrimental to not only you, but your health and the relationships around you. So if you have resentment for someone, it looks like this. You can name some of the flaws that they have. You get slightly irritated by some of the simple things that they do. And you can also just get incredibly angry towards them and start blaming them for things that they didn't even do, because the first thought that comes to your mind is, it's their fault. I'm angry at them and I don't like them. But there's also a difference between anger and resentment. Anger is loud in the moment, and it slowly reduces in its strength. The fire burns down. The fire goes down. But with resentment, it's more like a leaking tap. So it is small at first, but it keeps on going, drip after drip after drip. And over time, it just leaves you with so much negative energy towards yourself, that not even towards yourself, but towards the person, that it starts to seep out into different areas of your life. So here's what nobody's telling you about resentment. It's not only a mind thing, but a body thing as well. When you feel resentment towards someone, that resentment plays back in your brain as an actual threat, an experience that you didn't like, that your brain didn't like. So your brain is going to tell you in future that I've experienced this and I want you to know about this so that we are prepared for it. But that constant loop that plays in your mind can affect you negatively in social situations, and it can affect your health as well. So with your health, it can be your digestion, blood pressure, and this is all research-backed stuff. I'll have the links in the description below if you guys want to check out what they have to say. But there are more health effects, but those are just two to name off of. And with socially, since you have played this, since your brain has played this off multiple times in your mind, every time you face a negative situation like that, that loop is going to play back in your mind. And what that does is your brain has already come up with a sort of defense mechanism. So you might see yourself punishing the other person with silence, or being angry with that person and holding in that tension. So it can affect your relationships negatively. So if resentment is so costly, why do we still hold on to it? It's because resentment feels useful. It feels like power when you actually have none. It feels like protection because you're not blindsided by anything that comes your way. And it feels like justice because you're making them pay by staying angry at them. But truth be told, that's only hurting you. Holding that resentment is not going to help you. Every day that you choose to hold a grudge against another person is like you drinking the poison and expecting the other person to die. And we've been told with resentment that we should just forgive, we should just let go. But the problem with forgiving has a little bit of a sneaky look to it. Forgiveness is about the other person. Resentment is about you. Forgiveness looks at the person and assumes that they are sorry, that they've seen what they did, and that they're going to change going forward. But what if the person doesn't apologize? What if the person doesn't take accountability for the actions that they've done? If your healing depends upon the person saying, I am sorry towards you, your resentment may never go away. So here's the change. With resentment, that's on you. You don't need another person's permission for you to heal. Forgiveness is about the other person. If the person chooses to apologize, then that's good. But that doesn't mean you should wait around for another person to come and say, I am sorry, for you to heal. So the change has to happen within you. Letting go of resentment and forgiveness are two different things. So here it is. Here is the real release for resentment, the only cure you will need. It's not revenge, and it's not just about time. It's releasing your grip on the past that you cannot change. What has happened in the past has happened. You can't change it and expect another person to come into your life and say, I'm sorry, I'm taking accountability for my actions. And then only then will you heal from the pain that they've caused you. That doesn't work out. Once you divert the energy that you once had towards the people that have harmed you onto your actual life, that is when the grip will be released. So with releasing resentment, with releasing resentment, you can still remember what had happened to you. Name the emotion that you were feeling at the time and let the other person know. Express to them calmly. But how do we do this? How do we release that resentment? It's actually with what I just said, naming the wound, naming the pain that you were feeling. Once you express to the other person that, hey, this hurt me, I felt this way when you said this, or when you did a certain action, then that is releasing the negativity rather than holding it into you. You're finding an outlet for it, and that helps you greatly. Another way of releasing resentment is looking at it from the other person's point of view. Once you put yourself in another person's shoes, you can question, did this person really have intentions to hurt me in that moment? Or do I feel deeply about this certain topic that when they said that, it triggered me? Once you look at it from another person's point of view, it allows you to have better insight into the situation, because you are thinking, maybe I'm hurt because I feel 1, 2, 3, and your feelings are valid, but the person may not have had the intention to hurt you. So once you have the perspective of where they were coming from, it allows you to connect with less negativity towards them, because, oh, hey, I felt this way when you described this. I don't want to hold anything against you, but I just want to let you know that that made me feel uncomfortable. And you can say that calmly, and this benefits the relationship that you have. Notice when you just express your feelings in a calm manner, you are not taking away from what you felt. You're expressing it to them, but you are releasing that negative energy that would eat you up inside. So resentment is not a character flaw. It happens to all of us. It happens to everyone, and it's choosing to let go of the anger without the permission of the other person. Some people may take accountability for their actions and say, I'm sorry, and some people may not, but we still choose to let go of that negativity that we feel inside us. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate those who are supporting this channel, and if you are new to the channel, please like, please subscribe, and join us for the journey. Peace.